Hi, this is Forrest from Hello Goodbye. We did some music videos with Scott. He usually got things pretty gay. Way I like it. There was like 3 other scenes that we were gonna do, so this part I hadn't prepared for because I got here today and kind of found out what I was doing, which was being an intern at Fearless Records, which I've done before. So I have prepared for this part in a way when I was in high school and I interned at Fearless Records. Honestly, what I think Andy needs to do is probably just take out the tampon, put down the purse, take off the dress and do it. I'm just a baby. What I do to successfully make love to a woman usually is, I don't know, I just eat a lot of Oreo cookies without having brushed my teeth very much. And then you kind of get this, it's like stubble. It's like stubble for your teeth. And chicks love stubble. You know, it was so powerful. Working on this movie was just, it was such a journey, I think, for everyone. And we all became like such a family. I don't know how I'm gonna go back to life after the movie, you know? 'Cause it's like, these are my brothers and sisters, you know? I can't hang out without them.
My scene consists of me, Jenna Jameson, being a hot chick that just so happens to have quite a few children and a hateful attitude towards my husband. It's kind of cool because I get to go off. I'm usually kind of a sweet, laid-back girl, so I really got to lay into my husband, which was really fun. It's really hard to define what women look for in a man. Every woman I know is different. I can just speak from experience. When it comes to men, I like confidence. I like a man who has balls. You know, it's important for a man to just really kind of take control and make sure that I'm taken care of and make me feel safe. But don't be a pansy. If I were to give advice to Andy, I would have to tell him to be tough. You know, don't let a woman walk on you. He definitely needs to, like, take the girl by the tits. I love romantic comedies. I think a lot of people that have the idea of me think, you know, sexy girl, she's always gonna play the sexy girl. So this is a lot of fun. It was nice to be able to really, like, have a character and be funny, and I certainly see my future doing this for sure.
My name's Josh Myers, and I'm playing Andy in the film How to Make Love to a Woman. It's about a couple who are going through a rough patch. Andy thinks that the problem is mostly sexually based and on his technique and performance, when in reality he's just not expressing his feelings in a way that makes Lauren know how much he cares about her. I think I really enjoy Andy as a character. He's sort of clueless, but he cares. He really wants to do well by his girl and isn't afraid of being wrong. He knows he's wrong. What do women look for? The classic thing is sense of humor, and if that's true, I don't know. When I consider myself a sexpert, I think I'm good at what I do. I don't talk about it that much. I get creeped out when, like, my friends talk about pussy. I think, like, I've never been a guy to say that. I've slept with some people who, you know, right away they have consistently awesome sex, and I think I can give them a good run for their money. I've had a blast. I think people are great here. With Scott Culver, the director, specifically, he's a first-time feature director, and this is the first time I've been the lead in a movie, and so we both care so much. You do have this sort of brotherhood that we're going through this together for the first time. I think that you know, when people are in relationships, if they go to see them, if they go to see this, yeah, I think it should be fun.
And ladies and gentlemen, that is Picture Rap on Josh Myers.
Really wet.
What's up? I'm Derek.
I'm Alex, I'm Jake, I'm Brooks, I'm Jeremy.
We're Mayday Parade, and we play ourselves, and we just have a performance piece. We're playing at this kind of corporate party thing, and that's basically the main idea.
We were performing the song Black Cat.
Off our CD, A Lesson in Romantics.
It's out in stores if they're wanting to buy it.
The movie's about a guy who can't satisfy his woman in the bed, and he's trying to figure it out. It's Andy, you know, and he's trying to figure it out. You know, it's a big problem for him. I would love to, man. I would love to do more acting. It's a lot of fun.
I think it'd definitely be cool to do.
But it's definitely cool to have the actors there too, and see some of that, and even have like a sort of little bit of acting ourselves. You know, was really cool. It was really interesting.
It'd be cool to see how it ties into a movie instead of just, you know, a straight up music video.
Yeah, just the whole experience, you know, is something that you never really know. You watch movies, you don't really get to see exactly what it's like, you know, behind the scenes and stuff. You know, you just kind of picture it, but being there and seeing how it all goes down is really cool. It's definitely the biggest part for me. Yeah, I'm excited to see this movie. I really am. You know, I can't wait till it comes out and I can watch it.
Hi, I'm Ronnie Winter. I'm participating in a film called How to Make Love to a Woman, and I'm playing a cameo role as myself. I'm doing a PSA, which I've done many times in my life, for our nonprofit organization, the Red Jumpsuit Apparatus Guardian Angel Foundation. Well, I was really glad I was able to be part of this film because we're actually here in LA making our record, which is very important to us with Howard Benson, our new producer, and we're excited about it, and we're halfway through it now, so we're really thinking it's going to be pretty awesome. This is my first time acting in a film. You know, we've done a couple of music videos, and those are completely different, but, you know, oriented in the same, what would you say, line of field, or, you know, there's cameras, there's directors, so they're similar but different, definitely, as far as, like, the pacing and the way it's set up. And I actually had to act instead of perform quite a bit, so, you know, it was challenging, definitely. I definitely respect actors, and, you know, what can you say? But that's why I stick to the guitar, so. You know, I do acting when it's for, like, certain friends. Actually, I had a friend of mine, Danny, called me up on the phone and asked me to be a part of the film and told me what it was going to be about. So, you know, you gotta know a guy to know a guy to know a guy, but anytime it's somebody I know it's going to be genuine. What do I think of romantic comedies? I think they're great, man. I mean, I'm married almost 2 years, and, you know, that really kind of, like, changes your perspective on relationships a lot. If you've been married, you know what I mean. It's funny. There's funny things that happen in relationships and in romances, whatever you want to call them, and, you know, if a director and actors are able to just nail that and portray it through film, then you're gonna laugh because it reminds you of a situation that you've been in. I think it's cool. You know, it's the same thing that we try to do in our music, which is invoke response, emotional response. So I think romantic comedies are funny because they're realistic. So I like them.
Dude, film work is awesome. I mean, it's totally different from what we normally do. You know, being in a band and all, but you know, it's always fun to come and work with, you know, new people, a director, because it's something we don't ever normally get to do. So it's a lot of fun. It's kind of a test to see, you know, if we can do it.
You know, because we've done music videos before, but where basically what happens is you kind of just like stand there and pretend like you're playing, you know. And this is the first time we've actually had to do that in front of people. So it was pretty strange, but the kids that came out were like really made us feel comfortable and not too weird for doing it. And like, in fact, they were even like singing along, you know. So that was pretty cool.
I think playing shows, you know, they differ. Playing a big show and a small show, but I think, you know, like today when we had, you know, those 50 kids or however many kids were here, it's all what you make of it. Yeah, we all got the script kind of late, but I think now we'll all kind of go home and look at the script a little bit more and be like, oh wow, this movie's gonna be really funny. You know, if it was as funny as it seemed today, you know, filming this little part and probably like a 5-minute part in the whole movie, you know, I'm sure the whole movie is just gonna be non-stop, you know, jokes and laughter the entire way through.
Mark. We just got done filming for How to Make Love to a Woman, yeah. And we still don't know how to make love to a woman.
Yeah. It's kind of cool you guys actually had, you know, speaking roles.
Yeah, we had to talk. That was awesome.
Yeah.
We never talked before. Whoa. Who's got a problem? We've done like videos where you have to pantomime, you know, like performing, but we've never actually had to speak. So this was a new experience. Because Scott's awesome, man.
Yeah, he's a young guy.
Yeah.
Working with Scott, the director, is definitely awesome.
Yeah, man, he's a good guy. I mean, he's the dude that's perfect to work with guys like us, because we're not actors. Like, we don't know shit about selling a line or like acting, you know, loose and like it's what we're saying normally. So he was good with kind of like bouncing things back and forth and giving us ideas and stuff.
Yeah.
So it was real cool that he kind of, you know, understood that we're just a band, not actors that are playing a band. You know what I mean? So it was cool that he actually got us to do it instead of paying guys that know how to speak to do it. You know, so
Yeah. Guys have no mental blockage. We're like savage animals.
Yeah.
And girls have all this like
emotional
baggage that can affect their sexual situations, you know?
Well, you know, Andy has a similar problem that the rest of us do. I think Andy's
Yeah.
problem, he puts the pussy on the pedestal. You know, he puts it up, makes him this goddess-like pussalaya, some shit.
That's
his
the wrong
problem.
movie. Wrong comedy.
That's not.
If we were to be runners, we would definitely be sprinters. No marathons here.
No.
Don't have the stamina.
Get to the end quick.
Yeah. First to the finish line.
Yeah.
Oh, hi there. I'm Andrew Volpe from the rock band Ludo. And I'm just excited to be a part of this movie. It's called How to Make Love to a Woman. This is, in fact, my first work in a feature-length film, actually. In the movie, I play the role of a bookworm, a worm what likes books. And I'm hanging out in the bookstore. I very well could have been in that bookstore for a few months. I imagine, I believe my character may be, at least have some technical prowess on the topic of orgasmating. Well, I do have some advice. When you go in hard, you go in fast, and you close your eyes, and you totally detach yourself from the moment, okay? Chicks love that. See, a lot of guys talk about, oh, it's like touch, it's the motion of the ocean, like, girl, I'm gonna slow it down. No. Chicks want you to go in there blind and flailing, punching, kicking, and just pounding. And as quickly as you can get to your orgasm, chicks love that. The last thing you want to do is actually communicate. I'm a Rolling Stone, you know? Gathering no moss. If moss were chicks, you know, chicks trying to dig in their little mossy roots. And you're like, no. I'm rolling. I'm rolling hard, or I'm rolling home. And if I roll home, I'm rolling home with some hot chick, and then I'm gonna kick her out the next day, get out of my rock bed, get out of this bedrock. We'll see, you know, I'm not sure if I should do, if I'd be interested in doing more feature films. We'll see how this goes. I don't know, it's fun, it's definitely fun. Just kidding.
Gotta have.
Cut.
Hey there, I'm Ryan from Yellow Card. It was really my first day ever being a part of a feature film, and well, I'm playing myself. Josh, who plays Andy, is my A&R guy, and he's having a little bit of trouble finding the spot. So I'm in the middle of a recording session, and he stops by the studio where my manager, who is also his friend, is there, and I sort of try and give him a little bit of pointers, but I'm a little impatient, I think, because I'm trying to get the recording done. So. Do you know what you're looking for? I mean, do you know where to find the diamond? Kind of awesome because Scott, the director, also did his first music video with my band, so it's kind of cool to be a part of that, and also his first feature. So when I found out this was his project, because I actually was brought into the project through a friend from back home in Jacksonville, Florida, where I grew up, not through Scott. And then when they said to Scott, the guy from Yellow Card, Ryan from Yellow Card, he said, well, I've already worked with him before, so this would be awesome. I think that's why I got in, was able to do it. I think that Andy's overthinking it a little bit. I think that he's a little bit in his head about it. I think he would maybe just like relax and take her out and buy her dinner. Sounds like he's getting a lot of bad advice. We just need to go to some like horrible club in LA. Like a place where there's, 20-year-old girls in cocktail dresses that are completely inappropriate for a Tuesday night to be wearing, that say like 40 times in every sentence. And just get them some easy ass.